What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Xenny Trap, now back with another video, man. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, I would appreciate it. Today we got Foolio, female killers, disturbing footage from Interrogation. So without further ado, let's get straight to this video, man. Yeah.
We've uncovered some jaw-dropping details straight from the interrogation room of Foolio's alleged female killer. This might flip everything you thought you knew about the case. Interrogation room revelations. Ever since Foolio's killers got nabbed, a flood of shocking details has been spilling out about the murder. The latest revelation that's got everyone talking is all about the female suspect, Alicia Andrews, and her intense interrogation. Y'all know Foolio was tragically killed on June 23rd in the parking lot of Holmes 2 Suites Hotel in Tampa. After the murder, the suspects scattered, trying to distance themselves from the crime scene, but the net of justice was already closing in. Among those caught was Alicia, a key player in the deadly plot. Her disturbing revelations during the interrogation marked a critical turning point in the investigation. During her interrogation, Alicia was asked about some chilling footage of Foolio's suspected killers caught on surveillance cameras, stalking him to different locations. She confidently identified herself in all the surveillance footage, a move that seemed to indicate cooperation, but many would call snitching. She confirmed that the silver Chevy Cruze, a crucial piece of evidence, was indeed the vehicle she and another suspect, Isaiah Chance, used to track Foolio's movements. But when the questioning turned to the murder itself, Alicia's story started to unravel. Despite the mounting evidence, Alicia straight up denied any knowledge of the homicide. She claimed ignorance, insisting that she and Chance, who also happened to be her boyfriend, had nothing to do with the deadly events that went down. It's wild how she tried to deny the crime after basically snitching on herself and her boyfriend when shown the surveillance footage. This was just the first of many lies Alicia would tell during her interrogation, each one falling apart under the weight of forensic and digital evidence. As the interrogation went on, Alicia's fabrication started to fall apart. She first claimed that she and Chance were at Teasers and Truth 18 nightclubs just to party. According to her, they approached the front doors of both clubs to ask about entry fees, trying to make it seem all innocent. But continuous video surveillance from the front doors of both spots quickly proved this story was straight up false. If you don't know, Teasers and Truth 18 nightclubs were the spots Foolio and his crew hit up on the night he was killed. Surveillance footage even caught the moment when Foolio and his friends rolled up to the club. But that couldn't be said of Alicia. Investigators hit her with the damning footage, showing her and Chance hanging around suspiciously near the clubs with no plans to go in. Faced with undeniable evidence, Alicia's resolve began to crack, but she still clung to her story, tweaking it slightly to fit the new information. Despite her best efforts to keep up the act, the pressure of the interrogation started to wear her down. Eventually, she admitted that she and Chance were indeed in the Cruze at the time of the murder, a major slip-up that placed them right at the scene. But she kept on claiming they had no idea the victims were there. According to Alicia, they were lost and just turning around in the parking lot when they were seen at the crime scene. But the investigators didn't let up. They hit Alicia with phone records and digital communications that clearly showed her involvement. Alicia admitted to letting Isaiah Chance use her phone to talk to another suspect, Sean Wright, linking her directly to the other key players in the plot. This admission was a crucial piece of the puzzle, providing investigators with the connections they needed to understand the full scope of the conspiracy. Before the interrogation, Alicia and the other two suspects were arrested after the police launched a thorough investigation.
Detectives used footage from the scene, license plate readers, and phone logs to identify two vehicles and link them back to the suspects.
When the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office first launched the investigation into the murder, they hit a wall of silence. The streets were tight-lipped, and witnesses were reluctant to come forward. But the detectives weren't about to give up. They knew they had to act fast to catch the killers before they could vanish into the shadows. 3 days later, on June 26, 2024, a major break came from an unexpected place, a routine traffic stop. Jacksonville Sheriff's deputies spotted a gold SUV speeding with darkened windows. They flipped on the patrol lights of their unmarked car and pulled the SUV over. Behind the wheel was 18-year-old Sean Wright. The strong smell of marijuana hit the deputies as soon as they approached, but Sean played it cool, denying he had any weed or had been smoking. The deputies weren't buying it. They asked Sean to step out and stand at the back of the SUV while they conducted a search. Inside the vehicle, they found a small bag with marijuana residue and mushrooms, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. In the center console, the deputy found a Glock 19, and in the back seats were several bags of ammunition along with firearm parts and accessories. The discovery of the firearm and ammo raised immediate red flags. Sean was arrested on the spot and taken into custody. He was then transported to the Crime Gun Intelligence Center for an interview. The deputies knew they had stumbled upon a significant lead, but they had no idea just how crucial Sean's arrest would be in unraveling the whole case. Even though he was released after the interview, new evidence emerged fast, prompting his rearrest at a busy Jacksonville shopping center on July 27th.
Open the car door! Let me see your hands! Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Walk back to me.
Body cam footage shows Sean standing with his hands up, cooperating with the officers as they slapped the cuffs on him and took him into custody. Unlike Alicia Andrews, who was busy snitching and lying during her interrogation, Sean had different plans. This guy actually tried to make a break for it by climbing out through the ceiling of the interview room. Seriously, he got up on a table and started messing with the ceiling tiles, thinking he could escape. Of course, he was caught, but his arrest marked the first major break in the case. Yet the investigation was far from over. Detectives then turned to social media, where they uncovered posts and messages linking Wright to Alicia Andrews and her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance Jr. Both had been seen with Wright in the days leading up to the murder, and their social media activity hinted that they were involved in the planning. With this new intel, the detectives secured a search warrant and moved fast. They arrived at a home on Jacksonville's north side, knowing that 21-year-old Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, and a baby were inside. Surrounding the house, they issued verbal commands over a PA system for the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Isaiah Chance, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We have your front driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come to the front door with nothing in your hand.
Realizing they were cornered, the suspects finally gave in. Chance was the first to step out of the house, clearly identified by the officers. He followed their commands, coming out with his hands up and offering no resistance.
Hands up and walk toward me. Hands up and walk toward me.
Officers ordered Chance to lie face down with his hands behind his back before securing him in cuffs and escorting him to a patrol car. Alicia followed shortly after, emerging with her hands held high. She was quickly restrained, and both were taken into custody and transported to the station for booking. Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance Jr. got slapped with some serious charges: premeditated first-degree murder with a firearm and conspiracy to commit premeditated first-degree murder with a firearm. These accusations made it clear that the authorities believed this murder was no random act, but a carefully planned and executed hit. But Sean Wright, he was in even deeper trouble. He faced 2 counts of premeditated murder with a firearm, 3 counts of first-degree attempted premeditated murder with a firearm, and tampering with physical evidence. His heavier charges stem from the fact that Sean had a history with Foolio. Flashback to October 2023. Early Saturday morning, Foolio was cruising through Jacksonville in his black Dodge Challenger. He was rolling through the 3100 block of 18th Street W, not far from Paxson School for Advanced Studies. Everything seemed chill until it wasn't.
I want to go get a vape from the stove. Go out hard.
Hey man, if you guys new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video, man. Peace.